Good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is April the 1st, Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. We're just kicking off the week and kicking off the month here in the studio. I know things have changed a little bit. We were coming to you live every morning from the dealership, and now we have moved back over to the studio. So this is our new location for our Rise and Shine morning show right here on WEAC TV24. If you would like to be a guest on our show, please give us an email. You can email me directly at Courtney@TV24.tv. We would love to help promote whatever event you have going on. If you're doing a fundraiser or a fun event or something that the community should know, that's what we're all about, is about supporting this community and making sure that everyone is aware of the great things that we have here in Calhoun and the surrounding areas, Talladega County, Etowah County, wherever you may be from. And the great thing about our station is that wherever you live, you can stream it, and you can stream for free. You can download our TV24 app today. All you have to do is go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search WEAC TV24 and download that app for free, and you can start live streaming us. And we have some more exciting things coming up soon to let you know about our app. Also, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere that you have your streaming services. So, of course, we have some great programming here at TV24, along with all of your sports. So we get to bring you lots of sports coverage, high school sports coverage, even Pee Wee. We've covered all kinds of sporting events around here. Tennis tournaments, pickleball, that's a big thing going on, the fastest growing sport. Pickleball, last week we were able to meet with the 256 pickleball team, and they have some really exciting things coming up, and that grand opening is soon. We're going to be there. So we've got lots of great things happening on the show. Of course, every Wednesday we have Chef Dave and Susan Shipman in with Oven Odyssey, and we get to learn a new recipe every Wednesday and get to sample that delicious food here in studio. And then on Thursdays, we get to hear from our friends at Gadsden State. So make sure that you are tuning in and sharing this show with your friends and family. And again, if you're interested in being involved, please let us know. Again, it's Courtney at TV24.tv. So at the start of the new month, we want to talk about some important things as people are out there traveling. Whether you... When it comes to driving laws, some are the same across the board and others may vary from state to state. So whether you've just moved to Alabama or you've been a longtime resident and just simply need a refresh, here are 3 important Alabama driving laws that you should know. The left lane is for passing only. It is illegal to ride the left lane or use it for anything other than passing. The reason this law was put into effect is that driving for too long in the left lane is dangerous and can increase your chances of being in or causing an accident. When you keep right except to pass, you help keep the flow of traffic smooth and may reap other benefits. According to the National Motorist Association, other potential perks of using the left lane for passing only include increased fuel efficiency because of fewer braking and acceleration cycles, and reduced traffic congestion since drivers aren't creating as much obstacles for each other. And this is something that we see on a daily basis as we're out there driving around. If someone is going too slow in the left lane, it can cause a lot of congestion, and it can also lead to some road rage. And those are things that we definitely want to avoid. So we want to make sure everyone is driving safe out there. Another law that people may not be aware of or might need just a little bit of reminding is phones are to be used hands-free only. So driving with a phone is illegal, and actually according to Alabama Code Title 32, Motor Vehicles and Traffic 32-5A-350, a person may not operate a motor vehicle on a public road, street, or highway in Alabama while using a wireless telecommunication device to write, send, or read a text-based communication. According to the law, violators will be fined, and so So there's up to $75 for the third or a subsequent violation. So it only takes a moment to take your eyes off the road for a potential accident or even tragedy to happen. So make sure that you're utilizing those Bluetooth, those hands-free. You can let your phone know who to text if it's very important. Then pull over and send your text and then get back on the road safely, because these are accidents that can absolutely be avoided. Another one is you need to signal before changing lanes or turning. Alabama law requires drivers to refrain from moving left or right until it is safe for them to do so, and that movement must be preceded by signaling. Remember, these laws are designed to protect you and other motorists. Follow them and help make Alabama roads safer for us all. So we want to make sure that all of our viewers and everyone in our beautiful state of Alabama are abiding by the road laws and road rules and keeping each other safe along with you, because these accidents can absolutely be avoided. So that's just a little bit of some information to start your day. We hope everyone had a very happy and safe Easter weekend while you were traveling. And again, thank you for tuning in. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, check out your local area weather with Lacey Clance, and get a little 90-second news brief. And when we get back, we're going to have our friend Roger Flint is going to be joining us, and I'm sure he can fill us in on all of that awesome basketball action that happened this weekend. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect cloudy skies with a high of 82 degrees, and tonight it is only getting down to 65 degrees, and we won't have a chance of rain all day. However, we are seeing rain the next couple of days. Tomorrow it'll be a high of 83 with an 80% chance of rain, and then on Wednesday a high of 65 but with only a 30% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Clance with your TV24 weather.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Wiggins. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Florence with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. President Biden has declared March 31st Transgender Day of Visibility. The news of this broke out over the Easter weekend, and it has caused Biden to face extreme backlash. Former President Trump called for an immediate apology to millions of Christians and Catholics, and his National Press Secretary, Caroline Leavitt, described Biden's proclamation as an example of the Biden administration's years-long assault on the Christian faith. House Speaker Republican Mike Johnson said on X, "The Biden White House has betrayed the central tenet of Easter, which is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Banning sacred truth and tradition while at the same time proclaiming Easter Sunday as Transgender Day is outrageous and abhorrent. The American people are taking note." Caitlyn Jenner, former Olympic gold medal winning decathlete, wrote on X, "I am absolutely disgusted that Joe Biden has declared the most holy of holy days, a self-proclaimed devout Catholic, as Transgender Day of Visibility. The only thing you should be declaring on this day is, He is risen." And in sports, the Braves had a pretty great opening weekend against the Phillies. On Friday and Saturday, the Braves won 9-3 and 12-4, and on Sunday, they only lost by 1 point, 4-5. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Florence.
And shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is April the 1st, Monday morning. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Rise and Shine. We appreciate that. And make sure that you're letting us know what you want to hear. What can we bring to you? We want to make sure that we give complete coverage to all of the community. So right now we have joining us our friend here at WEAC, Roger Flint. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Courtney.
How's it going? You got any April 1st, April Fool's jokes?
No, well, I was going to try to throw a couple at you, but I said, nah, I better wait.
Good. I don't need any more.
And I noticed you're doing this, too.
I
You're
know.
like twisting.
I have a crick in my neck.
It's a good thing you got a circle chair there. I was wondering if anybody was noticing that fine movement you had going on. But
I know. These are just the worst, these cricks. I just can't shake it.
It's like sometimes they will stay with you forever.
Don't say that.
Ever.
No,
Ever.
not ever.
And ever.
No, it's going to go away. I'm going to get in for a chiropractor and a massage sometime.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's April Fool's. It's hard to believe it's April already.
I know.
And, baseball season got opened up. Braves won 2 out of 3. What a big basketball. Alabama fans, what about that, guys? I mean, I'm not a Alabama fan, but I mean, I watched the basketball team all this year, and wow, I mean, this has got to be pretty exciting for those guys.
It's got to be. I know that a lot of people in my family were really happy.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, then you've got all these guys that are all these people that never watch basketball. Now here they are all piling
all
on,
about it.
watching the Tide play basketball. But hey, these teams that are in it, North Carolina State, another crazy story. I mean, they had lost like 5 or 6 right before the tournament, and everybody was like, those guys are done. Well, they have got on a roll. Oh. And they're like, we're 11th seed, and they're already they've made it to the Final Four. So
well, cool.
It's been a crazy.
I love a comeback story.
And you know, basketball's always has that. This time of year, you get guys come in here, and I think people forget. I mean, you know, they talk about all these seeds. I mean, when you get those 64 teams or how many ever it is, they're all good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just because you play in a little small conference, if you've got 5 to 6, 7 good basketball players,
you're good.
You're good. Yeah, you can beat anybody. So.
Well, I know there's been a lot of basketball on around my house this weekend.
Oh, I'm sure. And I mean, March Madness is fun. I'm not a big basketball fan normally during the year. I mean, I do follow it and keep up and go to a few games, but nothing like football or that other. But yeah, it's been.
Or baseball.
Oh,
Who's your
baseball.
favorite team in baseball, Roger?
Well, that would be pretty easy, okay? I mean, I've been a Braves fan. I mean, I've watched them for, well, let's see. They come on TBS in, I think, like 76, I believe, was when TBS got them on cable. And I was watching them before then, like they would pop up once every now and then, like once every couple of weeks. You know, baseball wasn't on back like when we were growing up. I mean, we had to stop what we were doing on Saturday and go watch a ball game. And I mean, you had to really love baseball to do that. But we were out playing baseball, so we'd stop and go watch the game. Then we'd all, you know, whatever. But
Resume.
I just wished I could have been any good at the game. You know, I mean, I was okay.
That's okay.
But I played varsity and little league, all stars and stuff like that. But I just never was, you know, like up there, you know.
That's
but
okay,
just
because
love
you know
the game.
what you know about it. You
I
love
do,
it. You can
love
report
the
on it.
game, and you know, I got a lot of buddies. Fantasy baseball started. I got off to a good start for the first week on that. I've won it 4 years in a row, which is
Oh,
unbelievable.
that
I mean, with the
is.
same group of guys, we've been together for a while, and yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Well,
but
congrats.
yeah, so it's.
I
just
know Warren
fun
plays
time.
a lot. That's my husband, and
Yeah.
he plays
Yeah.
fantasy baseball. Sometimes I'm like, can I have a little attention? No,
No,
it's my
no,
draft
no
time.
attention, no attention, and you're sitting there like on a. It's so goofy. You're sitting there like on a 11:30 on a Tuesday night, waiting to see somebody's playing out on the West Coast, waiting to see if he's going to get a save or not. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do.
I do know what you're saying because I've lived it for now, you know, years,
It's
yeah.
we're kind of goofy, but
Y'all are kind of goofy, but
it
it's
is
what
it
you
is.
love,
Yeah,
and you know.
it is. You just love it.
That actually is what embarked my theater journey.
Well, right. I was going to say you love doing theater.
Well,
you love
because
to-
Warren was always on the baseball, and he's
There
like, "You
you
might need to get a
go.
hobby," and I was like,
There you
"Okay."
go, which
Now
is
I
a
think you
good
might
thing
be
to do.
be careful what you wish for, kind of thing. Because
Well,
then I
true.
didn't just do one show; I did 6 in 2 years, and then
Yeah.
already one this year.
Yeah.
But so theater is kind of my sport, right?
Well, that's exactly right, and that's right. That's what you do. So when he's doing all his other stuff, you got to do that. I think that's important. You
It
know what I'm
is
saying? I
important.
mean, it's important to do things together too, of course.
Sure, but to have
But
some individuality in a relationship.
I think it's good to get a little,
think
you
so,
know,
too.
little time.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? So if you're
That's
kind of
what
having
they
some
say.
time
That's what-
apart, then you
that's-
can.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a fact. Yeah.
We make it work, and then I'm not always like, "Why are you on the baseball all the time?"
Right.
And so,
Yeah.
but yeah, he does
Well,
love
at least
it.
he's not coaching anymore. I mean,
Yeah, there you go. That's a
when
lot
it's
of time.
Well,
Those
yeah.
coaches' wives, thank you.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It
like,
takes a special
it
person
does.
that can do that. I mean, they have to really be supportive of their husband doing that. They have to at least like the game. I'm not saying they have to love it, but as much as they have to spend around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not an easy job.
No, the spouses are definitely important to coaches.
Absolutely.
For sure. You got to have that. And that's, I think, with anything that you do, your spouse needs to be supportive of it, or it's important for that,
Yeah.
because it's hard to do something
Right.
if your spouse isn't on board.
Right. And you know, that happens sometimes though, where
Yeah.
you're not on board, and
Yeah, that makes it
it
hard.
will. It will mess with you each day when you're going into work.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to spend the time that I do at the theater, and because it takes a lot of time if I didn't have that support at home. Like Warren will
Right.
make sure he makes my lunch, you know, or my dinner, you know, he'll
Right.
pack me some food.
Exactly,
Or,
and he does
yeah.
that for you. Okay, well,
And it's
you know, if he
amazing.
didn't, he didn't really like what you were doing, he wouldn't probably.
No, he probably wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do that. You know what I'm
But he
saying?
is so supportive.
Right. Well, that's good. Your husband's a good dude.
He is a good
So, yeah,
dude. Thanks,
he's a
babe,
good
for
guy.
being a good dude.
Yeah, good dude. Good dude. But
But shout out to all the spouses.
a lot
today.
going on springtime. I mean, a lot of pollen too. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know.
alive, yes.
Do you hear it in my voice a little
Oh
bit?
yeah, my throat's been sore for a
We
week.
need to visit our
Yeah.
St. John's nutrition friends.
No kidding. I
We
mean,
need to
that
go by there
stuff is the
today.
natural stuff is the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way
That
to go.
oregano, that's so helpful. That's like nature's antibiotic that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have all of the, I mean, so we do need medications, but if we can, try to keep it natural and keep it,
And now we've got to
clean.
deal with cold weather again. It's going to rain.
Is it?
It's going
Yeah,
to
I
rain tomorrow and
know.
get cold again. Yeah.
I hope. Well, I'm just a little worried about the cold being too cold for all of the vegetation that's starting to
Well,
bloom.
they're saying we're supposed to have a couple of frosts. So yeah, you have to get out there and cover plants up and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Sometimes there's too many of them, though. If you have a big garden, it's really hard to
Yeah.
cover it up. I hope Miss Susan, with Oven Odyssey, she has a big garden. That's where
Yeah.
a lot of the groceries that they come in
I
with.
wonder if her garden, ask her when you talk to her, I wonder if it's like out, or do they live out in the country or anything? I was wondering, a lot of people have problems with deer and
Yeah.
rabbits and that type of thing, just tearing their garden up.
There's definitely ways. My in-laws have a big garden, and my mother-in-law will put out 10 like cookie sheets or like, and she puts those out, and so it makes that noise, and that deters them.
Yeah.
Plus that reflection. But they have a fencing around. But they do have a little rabbit who
you
likes
have to
come
put
in.
things out to keep them out of there,
You
because
do.
if they find those gardens,
Then they're
and they're
taking
going to
it.
eat them till they're gone,
Yeah.
and they'll find something.
Yeah, we want to
else.
share with them. We'll have just do your own little like rabbit garden, and then maybe they'll
Yeah.
stay away. I don't know if it
Yeah.
works like that.
Right.
Put a sign out there and say rabbits only eat here.
Right.
I don't know that they're going to do
but
that.
But deer, they will. I mean, my uncle used to have watermelons a lot,
Oh,
big watermelon patches, and deer. And they don't even really enjoy eating watermelon that much, but I think they eat it if there's nothing else, and they would just stomp on them. They stomp on them, and then they would just ruin. He would go over there to get them, and they would just
They'd be
be
gone.
all
That's
of them
devastating when
stomped.
you spend so much time on planting.
Yeah, and he had them up on the side of a hill, just perfect the way you like a watermelon patch to be. I can remember being a kid seeing how pretty it was.
I bet.
And he'd go out there and they'd just be all busted and squashed.
No. Well, I'll make sure to ask Miss Susan that on
Ask her
Wednesday.
that, because a lot of people have that problem.
Yeah. Again, on Wednesday is Oven Odyssey, and there is a special announcement from Oven Odyssey that I saw this morning that Miss Susan's delicious banana bread is restocked at Called Coffee, and that includes no nuts and gluten-free. So you can have a gluten-free option, a no nuts option, or just the good old banana bread. So make sure if you're thinking about where to stop through this morning, Called Coffee has Miss Susan's banana bread. So and it's delicious.
The gluten-free, that's becoming very popular. You can find that at more places, and the reason being, I think there's more people has that issue. That's something I think that's hard to catch, diagnose. I had a coworker that was always just feeling drained and just never felt like she had a lot of energy, and they did extensive blood work, and that's what they found out. And she
Some celiac
changed her,
or gluten intolerance.
Yeah, whatever it was, and she changed her diet. And man, she's like, I feel like I'm born again, like I was dead all that time, but she feels that much better. She dealt with it with so many years though, and had no clue what was wrong with her. And that's
That's
exactly
really hard
what it
when
was.
our food works against us instead of for us.
Well, it is. I was, speaking of that, Jerome, who is
My eyes light up. He's just awesome. Jerome
he was
McQueen.
visited us the other day, and he was telling us, he's going to doesn't eat any kind of processed food or anything kind of that because of his cancer issues that he had, and that he's changed his complete lifestyle because he feels like that probably had something to do with it, of what we eat.
Yeah, we are what we
there's no
eat, huh?
doubt. It does. I feel like it definitely does for cancer and that type of thing. This processed food that we've had our whole life, we have no clue.
Sure.
We really.
Yeah,
we don't
there are
know.
foods out on our American market that are banned in other countries.
Well, sure. I mean, some of our processed food is, we all know it's not made from. It comes from, stuff you don't really want to get into.
Well, and also a lot of gluten intolerances are because of inflammation. So a lot of gluten can lead to inflation, which can lead to a lot of havoc in our bodies.
Well, like I said, I talked to her recently, and she said it's amazing how she's been about a year or so. Yeah, a totally different person.
That's great. Yeah, it's hard when you can't handle that, and then you're trying to eat.
We don't know anything about all that stuff. I've never had any kind of issues like that. But
that's good.
If I couldn't eat sugar, I just would be in.
What would you do? You would figure it out.
No,
it's amazing.
No, I wouldn't figure it out.
No, you would just be
I
like.
can figure out a lot of things, but I don't think I can figure that
just not sugar.
out. If I couldn't eat candy or chocolate or whatever.
What's your favorite? What did you eat this weekend?
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Did you eat a lot this weekend?
Banana pudding, chocolate delight. Look at all the sweets I'm naming.
Yeah,
See?
you're
That's all
going
I
straight
can
to
think about.
sweets. I ate a lot of sweets
a great
this weekend.
Piece of pound cake. Yeah, all weekend.
I had a leftover piece of pound cake for breakfast this morning. It was delicious.
There's nothing better than a piece of pound cake.
I know. I love it. I
It's
should have brought
not
you
too
some.
sweet. It's not. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
It just does exactly.
Now I
what
want
it's
another
supposed
piece of pound cake. I'm ready for Wednesday to come around.
I had to quit going to the places that had Girl Scout cookies.
Oh,
man.
I know.
I
What's your
just had to
favorite Girl
avoid
Scout
it.
cookie?
I would pull in Walmart and see them out there, and I would go somewhere else. I was not going to go by there.
Oh, support the Girl Scouts.
Well, I did. Like just every time I go by there, I supported them.
They have a gluten-free option
As
now.
I was doing that, it was another pound, another pound, another pound, another pound.
I know, it's so easy. Girl Scouts, we love you. We want to support you, but my goodness,
Man.
could it be Girl Scout fruit?
Golly, those
No,
things.
we can't live without those. I love the Samoas.
Oh, the
and
Samoas. Oh, my
those new,
goodness.
the Adventurefuls. Have you tried those new ones that come out? Oh, get ready.
I stay stuck on the Samoas. I cannot get off of them.
That's my go-to. I love coconut and all
too.
things
Me
involved.
too.
It's delicious.
I love coconut. A lot of people don't like coconut.
Yeah, well, give us your coconut.
Weirdos.
We'll take it. I love all things coconut. Well, now I have a sweet tooth coming back. I said this weekend, I'm just going to have a complete culinary debauchery weekend.
It started on Monday.
Just
It
go
always
for it.
starts on
See?
Monday.
And then I'm going to start on Monday. And then what do? I wake up and I eat a piece of pound cake. So I guess I'll start on Tuesday. April Fool's myself.
Right. Yeah, April Fool's. Never
just
start.
kidding.
Yeah, never start that on April Fool's. Wrong day. Never a good day to start that.
No. I do have a good friend of mine who has a birthday today. So happy birthday, Vicky, on our April Fool's. I'm going to go and give her a shout out. That's quite the day to have a birthday.
Yeah, that's kind of different. Mine's on the 13th of June. So I have it on Friday the 13th.
Oh, I love it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not really cool.
No?
I mean,
I would
remember one
embrace
day
it.
I couldn't believe I did it. I mean, it's been a long time ago. We had a trip planned. It was my birthday. It was Friday the 13th, and I was on a plane. Flew that day. We went on a trip or something.
Sounds fun though. I would embrace it. I would
wasn't
totally
in
have
seat
a Friday the
13.
13th
If it had been
theme.
seat 13, I probably wouldn't have made that flight.
No, you wouldn't have. You would like just put me off.
Yeah.
We need to see when your Friday the 13th lands again, and let me throw you a Friday the 13th themed birthday
That would be
party.
a great thing, because it only falls just, it's just, it falls here and there, and it's kind of weird. Sometimes it'll kind of fall kind of close, it just depends. But
that sounds fun.
Kind of cool.
All right. Well, hey, let's go take a little a break and hear from some of our sponsors, and maybe check back in with our local weather, area weather with Lacey Clunt, so we make sure we all know what the weather's going to be like this week. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect cloudy skies with a high of 82 degrees, and tonight it is only getting down to 65 degrees, and we won't have a chance of rain all day. However, we are seeing rain the next couple of days. Tomorrow it'll be a high of 83 with an 80% chance of rain, and then on Wednesday a high of 65 but with only a 30% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hi, Jake, Regional Vice President of LSI Staffing. LSI Staffing is a privately owned and family-operated business that was established in 1986. We specialize in commercial, light industrial staffing, warehouse, manufacturing, production, and assembly. If you're a company in the area looking for a new staffing partner, we'd love to talk to you. If you're an employee looking for a great job that offers benefits day one and competitive pay, come see us. Once again, you can find us at www.lsistaffing.com.
Gardens on Air is a unique farm right here in East Central Alabama, family owned and operated since 2010. It is the state's largest indoor hydroponic farm. Gardens on Air's goal is to feed, educate, and be immersed in the community they are located in. They want to teach people what it truly means to eat local and support local. Gardens on Air, located in Hopes Bluff, Alabama.
Hello everybody, Scoot from Hooligan Harley, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle needs, ranging anywhere from our new and pre-owned motorcycle inventory, all the parts and accessories you could ever ask for in our parts department, all the gear you could ever need while riding in our motor clothes department, and of course our award-winning service department. Don't forget to check out our events tab on our website to keep up with everything we got going on. And remember guys, if nobody has it, Hooligan has it. I'll see you soon.
Barrett Body Shop has been providing honest and quality collision repair services to the residents of Calhoun County since the year 2000. We take great pride in the quality of the work we produce and go the extra mile to ensure quality and safety of the repair work on your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience, Philip Barrett and our staff will restore your vehicle to its pre-accident condition while working with your insurance provider and helping you every step of the way. Barrett Body Shop is a strong supporter of many churches, schools, and youth activities. We consider it an honor to give back to our community and maintain a relationship with our customers. Come and let us provide you with a free estimate today.
I'm Lacey Florence with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. President Biden has declared March 31st Transgender Day of Visibility. The news of this broke out over the Easter weekend, and it has caused Biden to face extreme backlash. Former President Trump called for an immediate apology to millions of Christians and Catholics, and his National Press Secretary, Caroline Leavitt, described Biden's proclamation as an example of the Biden administration's years-long assault on the Christian faith. House Speaker Republican Mike Johnson said on X, "The Biden White House has betrayed the central tenet of Easter, which is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Banning sacred truth and tradition while at the same time proclaiming Easter Sunday as Transgender Day is outrageous and abhorrent. The American people are taking note." Caitlyn Jenner, former Olympic gold medal winning decathlete, wrote on X, "I am absolutely disgusted that Joe Biden has declared the most holy of holy days, a self-proclaimed devout Catholic, as Transgender Day of Visibility. The only thing you should be declaring on this day is, He is risen." And in sports, the Braves had a pretty great opening weekend against the Phillies. On Friday and Saturday, the Braves won 9-3 and 12-4, and on Sunday, they only lost by 1 point, 4-5. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Florence.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is Monday, April the 1st. We thank you for tuning in and starting your day off with us. We love being here with you, starting our day. We would love to hear from you in our community. If you are interested in being a guest, we would love to invite you. You can reach out to me personally at Courtney@TV24.tv. This morning, I am joined by our friend in studio, Roger Flint. He is here with WEAC TV24 daily. You might see him out there in the community talking about all of the exciting things that we have going on right here on TV24, and also helping businesses get the word out, because that's very important in advertising, Roger. So
it is.
Yeah.
It's very important. We have Kip out there also.
Yeah.
Where's Kip?
Where in the world is Kip Chapel?
It's good. We try to get with these local businesses here and talk with them, tell them what we have here, tell them our mission, our goal, and and tell them how we can try to help them in their business, and whether it be a TV commercial, social media post, whatever. And the good thing about us, it's a little different than a lot of media companies, and I've worked, like I said, I was with a billboard media for so long, and then just knowing all about media, it's getting to where it's so hard to see where your money's going, okay? And that's, you talk to these car dealers especially, they put all this money, and people have no clue how much money they put into this Google stuff, to try to get their name to pop up.
To be that first one on the list.
So they're paying money. So, used to years ago, here's how it's changed. Forever, it was pretty simple. If you wanted to advertise your business, you went in the newspaper, you went on the radio, and then you went on a billboard, okay? It was pretty simple, okay? And you'd mix and match pretty much. And now you got to where things have changed so much. Hotels never use billboards anymore. Years ago, a hotel, if you were open, you had a billboard, of course, okay? But we didn't have phones. We didn't have ways to look up, we didn't have point systems that we've won points for the credit card for a hotel. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, people don't even have to pay. I mean, they stay at hotels because they have any points. Well, that changed, so that started changing that part of it. I had to go through all that. And then, you know, with the TV business, you know, everybody starts wanting to go digital, saying, we want to spend our advertising money in digital, which is what pops up when you're, you know, getting your cookies on your phone, and it starts, you know. Well, once again, they can't, it's hard for them to go out. All they can tell them is how many impressions they had. You know, how many times it popped up. They still can't tell them. The details are very sketchy on what they're getting for that big money that they're paying. And I've talked to a couple of dealers, but they know they have to have it.
Right.
They know that. And then, you know, they're worried about doing other things like maybe TV or radio and newspaper, we know is just barely surviving. Young people, that if you do that, they're not ever going to see, they'll never see it.
Yeah.
They'll never.
They like the social media.
Yeah, if I run an ad on in the newspaper and run an ad on, you know, a couple of a magazine or a TV station or a radio, they're not going to see it because they don't. That's not what they do.
But you can on TikTok or on the social media, Instagram, Reels. It's like that 15 to 30 seconds is about the time frame that you can reach your younger audience.
If that, about 15 to me would be pushing it.
Oh yeah, it's like a 10-second.
So would be pushing it. Yeah. It needs to be something, bam, in your face, and then boom, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So it's different.
Maybe we have some young folks that watch the show.
But what I was going to say, another different thing with us, that instead of just offering just TV, because we realize TV is gone. Well, we've got an out now, and fixing to go into that, streaming, you know, out, YouTube, all that. That's where people watch us, okay? So
we have some exciting things coming up with
and
our
we do,
app, too.
And we do, and we've had to learn this along the way. I mean, because honestly, all we ever knew was TV too, okay? So we've had to learn this as we go, and to learn to transition from that. I mean, sure, we still have people want to know how white you on cable here, okay, but very few. I mean, you know, it's just older people, I hate to say.
Well, and that's okay.
And that's okay, that is a demo. And you know what, and you have that demo. And, you know, luckily, we do have that demo here. We're still on cable
We're
here,
able to provide that,
and there's a lot
streaming.
of older people I know that still has basic cable that watches us, and you know, that type of thing, and that's great. But we realize that it's changing, so we have to change.
We have to change with it.
It's been hard for guys like me. Guys like me.
You're adapting.
Well, I am adapting, but I'm so used to people being face to face. That was my hardest thing in my career, having to go through. I mean, because all I ever did was, you know, see people, okay? See people. Well, then when, you know, I guess probably it started happening in the 2000s, I guess, is about when it started happening. Once those things, cell phones was really what we used, it got to where people just didn't want to see you like they used to. Not that they didn't like you, not that they didn't want to see you and buy something from you. They just didn't want to take time.
Text me. Send me a text. Send me an email. Send me a text.
Well, see, me, my emails, you've seen my emails. You know what I'm saying? It's da, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in my whole lifetime that's dealt with me, and I've dealt with a lot, they know Roger emails are going to be very quick, short, and they're not.
You do pretty good.
I get the point across.
I have to say, Kip, forgive me, but I have to tell people I had to meet with him last weekend, and I kind of helped him get some emails set up because he's definitely old school. He is the friendliest person out there. He wants to see you. He wants to shake your hand. He wants to give you his great smile. But if he sends you an email, no, he's getting better on it. But we had to talk about how you can't put all the context of the email in the subject field.
He would send me an email with a subject line about that long.
Bless him. Love you, Kip.
Well, and you know what? He's just not into that
but hey,
stuff.
he's got it now. We worked on it.
As far as going out seeing people face to face, There may be some throw him out, say get out of here, but he's going to go see them.
Yeah,
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
And he loves his clients.
And you don't change that. You do not want to change that from anyone.
Well, but we've learned he's willing to learn, and he wants to. So we did a little
and you're a good one to
training.
do that. Yeah.
He loves his clients. He loves this television station, and he wants to, and he loves this community.
That's right.
And so he wants to make sure that he is getting the word out about the community the best he can. But next time you receive an email from Kip, I think it's going to be a little different.
If I do get that email, I will make sure that I will tell him, Kip,
you're proud,
I'm proud of you. I will. Definitely will.
We love you, Kip.
Yeah, because I know that kind of stuff for him's kind of a challenge. And it is. Hey, he's not the only one.
Well, I mean, you're learning. It's only learning curve.
It's taken time, and I have a couple of relatives left. Not many. I mean, as you get older, it starts. But anyway, they won't.
Yeah.
They won't do anything, and they're not going to do anything,
and
it's okay.
You don't have
but
to.
they're 77, 78. They don't want to take time to do that. So I get that.
It's not something that's important. They would rather have a phone call or see you face to face, and that's great.
And
we need to remember
wrong
that.
With that. You know what? There is nothing wrong with that.
We need to remember that if one of your loved ones doesn't text, then go see them, because there still is a lot of power in a face-to-face interaction.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what, especially if they're your relatives and if they're getting older, and that you've seen them all the time when you were younger, a lot. But then as everybody goes, if they're still around and you can go by. It doesn't matter if it's once every 3 months, 6 months, whatever, but just go by, because you don't realize how much they appreciate it.
That's true. Or you can even go by a nursing home or a facility and visit with someone else's relatives, because not everybody has
Visit with
people.
anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, my mom was in assisted living for about 3 or 4 years before she passed. Luckily, she had 3 or 4 good years there, but there was so many people there that had no one.
Yeah, and it's so sad.
No one. If just anyone just would have come visit them, it would have kept. Yeah.
If you're looking for something to do, or if you
somebody retired,
lonely,
if you're retired, or maybe looking for something. Hey, I don't have anything to do. That right there, I seen that the whole time I was there. I mean, they were people needy for attention, just for somebody to come by and see them, because their family. They have nobody.
Yeah, and there is that. I used to do pretty good about taking my guitar and just going to the nursing homes.
That type thing. And
I need to get back into
have those
that.
dogs that they carry now that they go around. And that's such a good thing, because these folks, just something that simple to them is a big deal.
Yeah. We urge you to do an act of kindness this
week. Do that.
Yeah, if it is going to visit a local retirement center, nursing home, a local animal shelter, you can take them on a walk. It doesn't have to be a huge commitment. Just to have even an hour of your time means so much.
I will say I do that. I will go see what I feel I have, and it's not all the time, but I will try to go out of my way every now and then just to stop by.
Yeah, and that means so much.
Well, you can see it in their face. The first thing they'll say, I mean, oh my goodness, didn't think you was ever going to come see me again, that type thing. And they mean that.
That just gets your heart.
And it does, and they mean that. They really do. They're letting you know, come by more often.
So do that. We urge you to go see a friend or a family member this week, or go visit a stranger, because it's amazing what you can do
in the lives of somebody else. Doing something good and nice is a good thing, because there's not much.
Let's bring that back. Let's normalize being kind to one another, because it is so important.
Because that's something we always learn. That's easy.
That's easy. Well, speaking of being kind, we sure appreciate our sponsors, and we want to go take a moment to hear from them, and we will be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect cloudy skies with a high of 82 degrees, and tonight it is only getting down to 65 degrees, and we won't have a chance of rain all day. However, we are seeing rain the next couple of days. Tomorrow it'll be a high of 83 with an 80% chance of rain, and then on Wednesday a high of 65 but with only a 30% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Noble Street Festival is coming back to historic downtown Anniston on April 13th. Don't miss your chance for an awesome free kids zone, exciting electric 80-mile-an-hour USA cycling races. We'll have live music all throughout the day with Edgewood Heavy leading the way. We're going to have live animal shows. We're going to have vendors. We expect up to 10,000 people. It'll be a great time. So come down to Noble Street April 13th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the Noble Street Festival in Sunny King Criterion.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Wiggins. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. President Biden has declared March 31st Transgender Day of Visibility. The news of this broke out over the Easter weekend, and it has caused Biden to face extreme backlash. Former President Trump called for an immediate apology to millions of Christians and Catholics, and his national press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, described Biden's proclamation as an example of the Biden administration's years-long assault on the Christian faith. House Speaker Republican Mike Johnson said on X, "The Biden White House has betrayed the central tenet of Easter, which is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Banning sacred truth and tradition while at the same time proclaiming Easter Sunday as Transgender Day is outrageous and abhorrent." The American people are taking note. Caitlyn Jenner, former Olympic gold medal winning decathlete, wrote on X, "I am absolutely disgusted that Joe Biden has declared the most holy of holy days, a self-proclaimed devout Catholic, as Transgender Day of Visibility. The only thing you should be declaring on this day is, He is risen." And in sports, the Braves had a pretty great opening weekend against the Phillies. On Friday and Saturday, the Braves won 9-3 and 12-4, and on Sunday, they only lost by 1 point, 4-5. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Fonts.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine, right here on WEAC TV 24. It is Monday, everyone, April the 1st, start of a new month. So welcome. We've got Roger Flint. We're just talking about all things WEAC TV 24, all of the exciting things that we have going on. And of course, we have our app. So if you want to watch us from anywhere, download our app. You can easily go to the Google Play Store or to the App Store and download WEAC TV 24 app. And you can watch us. You can watch us for free. You can watch us anywhere. You can download us on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube. So if you don't know how to watch us, there's so many ways.
And the app is so easy, okay? I mean, I have an iPhone.
Even Roger can use it.
Yes, even I. Listen, guys. Hey, the app, it's easy. You just go to, I have an Apple phone, iPhone, so I went to the App Store, punched in WEAC. I think I put dash TV 24. And it pulls right up. I mean, there's our logo. I mean, you just hit on it. And then it downloads and it gives you an option to hit play, and you hit play.
There you
and
go.
You're watching
and you're watching us.
You're watching our station. So
we have lots of really great programming. We've got Classics TV. We've got infomercials, so you can learn more about the vehicles. Is there some Team One Toyota, Team One Chevrolet?
Right.
We get to check in with those sales consultants and get to have a view of those vehicles, and that's really exciting.
It
to
is,
see.
and we have, and also you can think we got archives too of some of the football games, basketball games we've done over the last couple of years, and
Yep, and one of my favorite things is coupons. So tonight is TV24 Shop 24.
Yeah.
And that way you can get lots of great deals. I mean, I've learned a lot about local businesses by watching Shop 24. Some of like the actual my favorite businesses now and restaurants are because I watched Shop 24 and I learned about them. And I got a coupon and the rest is history. Just like the nail salon over here.
It's a good deal. And keep in mind, any businesses out there hearing us right now, that's a great way, especially a restaurant, that type thing. You know, the coupons, I mean, you know, they come in, they're going to spend more than that when they come in. So you're going to get them in. If your food is good, they're going to tell someone else. So it's a good way of advertising, and you're not really having to come out of money with cash.
Right.
You're
just giving them a discount.
All you're doing is giving them a discount on the food, and so plus you're getting them in too, and you're getting a nice commercial shot that we run during the show. So hey, give us a holler.
Very beneficial.
Give us a shout, any of us.
Yeah,
it's really,
Roger, how do they get in touch with you?
My best way to get a hold of me is by my cell number, okay, or call the station, and then email rflint at what is it?
TV24.tv.
Yeah, I get confused on that.
That's
a weird
okay.
one. rflint at TV24.tv.
That's right.
That's the best way to get.
Yeah, so advertise on that show. It is great. I mean, again, like I have learned about at least 3 businesses that now are a staple of what I can't live without, like Buff City Soap. I went in one time and yes, I got the coupon, but I spent like $50 more because their stuff is so great and all natural and it smells so good. And the pizza place, they're in Ohatchee, that's a great one, the custom pizza. And there's just some really grocery stores, so definitely tune in tonight. Do you remember what time that starts? I think it's at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 7.
6 o'clock, and it's really fun to witness the banter between John Garlick and Lacey Klontz. It is. It's
It's different. It is. And
It's at 6:30. Apologies. So Shop 24 is tonight at 6:30. So
okay, my bad.
yeah.
Like I
So
said.
last Friday, Roger, we had Jackson Hodges on with the City of
Oh yeah,
Anniston.
Jackson, good dude. Good
Super
dude.
great guy and so enthusiastic about Anniston,
He
and
never-
he definitely
he's
sold
like
us
that
all
the time
I
too.
asked him, how do you have that much energy? And I think he says it just stems
And
from
I
the
know his
excitement he
dad
has.
so well. His dad is just low key.
Well,
just
Jackson's not like his dad.
No.
Well, nice. He's very nice. So
Very
there's
nice
that.
guy.
But he was
Absolutely.
so excited, and we got to talk about the Sunny King Criterium and the Noble Street Festival and all of the cool businesses that are right there in Anniston. So make sure you mark your calendar for that event. It is just super
yeah,
cool.
and bike racing around here is a big deal.
That's what I
that's
was
kind
not
of what
aware.
Anniston is kind of. I don't know. I think that's one of their bigger events they have for
Mm-hmm.
every year. That and it seems like they have another race too. Seems like they have another big race during the summer that's even bigger than this one. But Anniston, that's always been. They have those mountain trails too.
Oh, and the
that-
Ladiga Trail, that is. Am
Yeah.
I saying it Ladiga?
Ladiga.
Ladiga Trail.
Yeah, and that thing goes all the way from Weaver all the way to Piedmont to
Atlanta,
oh
right?
yeah, it goes.
I mean,
a
it's
long,
into Georgia.
Oh yeah, there's people from Georgia.
So Ladiga
Yeah,
Trail.
yeah, the Ladiga Trail. Yeah,
Yeah, that is really cool.
and it's
what
pretty
a-
flat too. That's a great place for new bike riders, like people just kind of learning.
Yeah, that would
maybe
be like
somebody
me.
like me to get on my bicycle.
Ooh,
And
I need
stay
training
flat.
wheels back. Do they still have the little training wheels
Yeah,
on bicycles?
they do
that
on
you
little
get? Okay.
bicycles.
I
yeah.
would ride if that.
They do.
There was an announcement made today with the City of Anniston that today, April 1st, is the last day for loose leaf pickup. So if you have any loose leaves in your yard and you would like to schedule a pickup, they have to be bagged and they may be picked up by work order at any time. So you would need to order online. You can give them a call at 256-231-7742, or you can go online to anniston.gov/public-works and you can schedule that. I saw that on their Facebook page this morning and I wanted to make sure everybody in Anniston was aware, because all of those loose leaves, we need to do something with them so you can bag them up in the City of Anniston.
It's always been cool too. Anniston's always been really good about that too, about getting things off the street. And to me, being able to just put it out there and then come get it at no charge is pretty cool.
That
too.
is really cool.
Yeah.
So make sure that today is the last day on that. So make sure that you do that. Well, what else is going on? We've talked about baseball. Oh, we didn't talk about Roger's show. So Roger, you have a quick show that you do. Your
it's
Bleacher
once
Blitz.
a week. It's kind of catching up with the Braves and baseball. I mean, I'll be doing it every Thursday, and look for it to come out on Facebook. Is what we're doing it on now. It's very casual, just me talking and letting you know what's going on with the Braves.
What
So,
day do you air that? Do you have a certain day?
Thursday.
Thursdays.
Thursday. Every Thursday is when we're going to do it. Okay.
So that's
And then
Rogers
Bravo's
Bleacher
Blitz. There we go. It took me a little bit to remember
Say it three
that.
times fast.
I can't even say it again.
Rogers
slow.
Bravo's Bravo's Bleacher
Blitz. You know what? That's too.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, that's a whole
No,
lot.
but it's really great. So
It is
Bleachers
cool.
Blitz, it's really cute. Roger
Yeah.
definitely gives you a.
So y'all watch
yeah.
that and share it, please. There's a lot of people that don't give anything about baseball, but there's some that do. Okay, so
Yeah,
share
and for
that
those
with
who
us. Yeah.
do, and for those who want to,
Share that for us.
And it is really fun to hear Roger recap things and his excitement about it. So
Yeah, it is.
make sure. And we've got a great week upcoming here on Rise and Shine. Tomorrow we are going to have a guest in for the Second Chance Shelter.
Oh yeah, I haven't met her, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to. I who took Susan's place as the director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, I didn't make that connection.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I look forward to visiting with her and
Susan's
hearing
been
about
a
that.
long time there at Second Chance, and now this girl, so I'll have to somehow
that's great.
catch her before she leaves.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Get to meet her. And then,
Yeah.
and then we have Miss Susan in on Wednesday. Oven Odyssey Wednesday, where we're going to visit with Chef Dave and have a great, delicious meal. And then Thursday, of course, our friends from Gadsden State. And Friday, we have a special guest. So we'll announce that a little bit later.
And tell everybody about about this show.
Yes, please.
Tell
share
everybody
it.
about this
Tell
show.
everybody.
You know,
it's a way for
yeah.
us to connect with the community. So,
and if you want to be a guest on this show,
yes,
come
please
in.
let us know.
I mean,
all right, we got to get out now, though, because it is time. Roger, thanks for joining us. And thank you for joining us for Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. We wish you all a safe and a wonderful week. See you back here tomorrow.